Hey babes, what is up? Thank you so much for rocking with 953 Jams. We have somebody special sitting here for you today, and I'm not talking about me, okay? Normally I be talking about me, but actually I'm talking about somebody more special than myself, haha. We have Mr. DBankzz the Creator in the building, all the way from Columbus, Mississippi, okay? I don't know anything about Mississippi. What I do know, he is Mississippi AF, okay? And I just want him to tell a little bit about himself, but before I get into him, there's a couple things that he does around Houston, like he owns GBO Studios, and he's not only just an artist, but he's an engineer and a producer. He does it all. And you know what? I think he also is a DJ. So really the creator is not just a name, like he honestly just creates more than sound from himself. He can create sound for other people too. So DBankzz, please tell the people about you.
Okay, like she said, my name is DBankzz the Creator. I'm from Columbus, Mississippi. I've been in Houston since 2014. And I came up here with a mission to push my music and stuff or whatever. You know, it's kind of slow back where I'm from, but I've been DJing probably about 5 or 6 years, seriously. But I've been doing music collectively since I was 16 years old, so doing it for a minute.
Okay, and tell us about this Timothy situation. Like, I don't want to jump and skip, but I heard you're releasing something for us soon, coming this month.
So I got a pre-release right now on the Crowd streaming app. So you can download the app. It's free. You go ahead and get a sneak peek of it. But I'm releasing it everywhere. We're gonna be in New York on tour. 10/24/25 is the actual date that Timothy is gonna be released. So I'm very excited about it, man. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in it. I'm ready. You know, I'm ready to see how the world feel about it.
Okay, and so what we have you here for, first of all, is you're gonna be going on stage next weekend for 953 Jams Jamfest.
Right. So
talk to us a little bit. How have you been getting prepared for Jamfest?
It's pretty natural, you know. I'm a full-time artist, so basically, you know, I get my show mix ready. I might rehearse a little bit. You know, gotta get that fit together. I'm ready, man. Promotion. I'm ready to play.
Okay, and then tell us a little bit about the type of music that you create for yourself. Like, what type of artist would you, if you could give yourself, like, you know how people be like, are you R&B? Are you, like, what type of music can we expect from you?
I would say I'm more on the hip hop side. I'm more of a reality artist, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, how I'm feeling, I just go in, I make the beat, I just go in there and I just bleed it out. So
you make your own beats?
Yeah, I make my own beats. I engineer my own beats. I engineer my own tracks. I do everything, basically.
So what is life outside of, like, being an engineer, producer, and artist? Like, do you do anything that's not work? Like, how do you have fun? It seems like you're always in the studio.
I mean, yeah, I'm always in the studio, but you know, I try to balance it out as much as I can. You know, I might go out to the clubs or whatever, might pop a bottle or something or whatever, go out of town. We kind of make our shows. When we tour, you know what I'm saying. We out there working too, but you know it's a vacation too for us too. So you know, that's pretty much it though. I try to keep a balance or whatever, but you know most of the time I'm in there 24/7.
Okay, so you're from Mississippi. How long have you been in Houston?
Since 2014, so 11 years.
11 years. So do they know you more as DBankzz? Were you DBankzz the Creator when you were in Mississippi, or did you become that person when you were in Houston?
I became DBankzz the Creator in Houston. In Mississippi, I was just more DBankzz or either twin. I always rap, but I never put anything out. You know, I was basically behind the scenes. You know, I started out in church doing live sound. I was engineering for everybody else or whatever. I might jump on a track or two or whatever, but I just do music. I really did music because I just loved the music. And I was like, man, you gotta put this out. You're too talented. You know, let's go. So we press play.
Okay, so what changed? Like, what made you be like, you know what, it's my time to shine?
Well, I had about 9 artists or whatever that I met here in Houston, 2 managers, and you know, kind of put everything together, and you know, they switched. So, you know, I put a lot of time into them, and this and that, and people always told me from the jump, like, man, you hard, like, you tough. So I just decided then, I'm like, man, okay, it's go time. So I can do this too, so.
So how is it different from being behind the scenes to now being on the scenes?
Well, I don't know. I still do both. So I'm still behind the scenes.
Well, I guess give me the difference. Like, what is DBankzz like behind the scenes, and what is DBankzz like on the scenes?
In the studio behind the scenes, is that what you asked?
Yep.
My studio kind of like a safe haven, man. Like, we talk about everything in my studio. Like, people come in. But you know, I'm really a producer. Like, I really like I jump in the track with it because, you know, whatever you do, my name is on there. You know what I'm saying? So. If an artist having a bad day, you know, I ain't scared to tell them, man, that ain't it. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, if it's some trash, it's gonna be harder for me to mix anyway. I'm gonna be fighting with it.
Do you have to tell people when their work is not, I don't want to say trash, because nobody has trash artistry to me, but like, do you have to give that valid and truthful feedback sometimes to artists?
You got to, but you got to know your artist you're dealing with. Because, you know, artists are sensitive. We sensitive about our music, you know what I mean? So, it just depends on who I'm dealing with, and then I got some artists that just want me to shut up and manage them, and I ain't got no issue with just doing my job either. So it just all depends on what artist it is and what relationship you got with them or whatever. So.
Okay, well let me flip it. So can you take criticism as an artist, or are you the artist that's like, this is my craft, my work?
Oh no, I'm the type of dude, man. If my stuff trash, man, don't tell me. You know, I ain't never heard that, but like I'd rather for you to let me know than I get on this stage and you heard this song 5-6 times and you knew this was going on. Then I'm hot now. I'm like, man, I can't even trust you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can take it.
Okay. Will you have some of your Himothy shirts available at the Jamfest? Or is that do you wear your own brand, or do you have can your fans purchase that?
Yeah, they can purchase it. We doing pre-orders now. So
oh wow.
We still kind of get everything together. We got a big rough draft right now or whatever, but I'm trying my best to have them ready at Jamfest.
Okay.
But if they want to pre-order now or whatever, I can do that too.
Okay. Well, how can they do that?
Just contact me or contact me at DBankzz the Creator, DBankzz_THE_creator, or you can just contact my manager at Lady Nate on Instagram.
Yes, manager Lady Nate. Shout out to her.
Okay, yeah.
I think you're fancy. Not everybody has a manager. You are fancy to me.
I need one, man. I need one. I couldn't do it without her, man. I would have been like, okay, whatever, because I really love the music side. The other side of it, I'm just like, okay, all right, we gotta do this. So.
Okay, so do you, as an artist, do you have a favorite artist? I'm not talking local artists. I'm talking about those who are already maybe where you want to be, or who's your inspiration?
I grew up listening to Boosie. So Boosie.
Oh Lord.
I feel like Boosie raised me. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of that struggle music. I like Kevin Gates. My favorite back in the day.
Everybody with a bad mouth.
Yeah, I'm from where I'm from. We right there. I'm right there by Alabama. I'm real close to Memphis. So your Gotti was my dude. You know what I'm saying? I think of course he in retirement mode now, but Gotti was my dude back in the day. So.
Okay, so you like Boosie. I actually like Boosie too for separate reasons. I think he's very funny. But those are great inspirations. So, do you have anything that's coming up next behind your album that you want us to know?
Ooh, I'm working on an R&B album with LFL by Miller. That's coming out. I'm working on another project called The Big Three with Walt D and AC2 Code. I'm working on another project with X the Hustler. We went on and tapped in last night. He's from Memphis. I'm from Mississippi. We right there by each other, so this is gonna be kind of interesting too, because we got similar styles or whatever. But yeah, I'm doing that and pushing it out. So.
Okay. Do you ever have people like from Mississippi that because you said you weren't really DBankzz the Creator until you got here. So what about back home? Like, do you plan on going back home? Like, how does Mississippi show you love, or do you have more of a Houston fan base?
I say both. They show me love and where I'm from. But more Houston, because I really started taking it serious here. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and then I wasn't the creator in Mississippi because I wasn't making beats. I wasn't doing it. I was just an artist. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing everything. Maybe DJing a little bit, but house parties. Not really, wasn't even really following my tempo and stuff back then. But
do you still get booked as a DJ now?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just DJ'd at the House of Blues.
Nice.
What day was it? Thursday.
Okay.
So for the loud event and a crowd screaming event. So
nice.
yeah. So, and then I'm a travel DJ too. So BET weekend or whatever. Well, I went down there as an artist, but I did stuff like that or whatever. DJ down there. Super Bowl weekend in LA. I DJ down there. We've been all over.
Okay, so you really know music.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Do you have an opinion about new age music versus like old age? Because you like, to me, like Boosie and Gotti and Kevin Gates, they're not necessarily the oldest, but I feel like music has drastically changed since they were more on the popular side. Like,
right.
What do you feel about new age music?
I love it too. I like it too. Not all of it. I feel like back then, old. I say older, more vintage music. I feel like it was more. They had more talent. They was more serious. I remember recording a cassette tape, and you had to basically be right from start to finish. When you mess up, you got to do the whole thing over, hook, verse, everything back over. And now you got more punch-in rappers, stuff like that or whatever. But I feel like it was more. They put more footwork in back in the day than they do now. You got everything is digital, which it does help out a lot or whatever. But it kind of the digital side I feel like does make artists lazy too. Weird.
I agree with it making artists lazy, and I feel like it could almost tell in the work that's put out. I don't know if you heard Young Thug's No Shady.
I don't even get it.
I don't even know if you what you heard that Young Thug, and he should know better, in my opinion, to be kind of dropping stuff in a rush. And he's
right.
been through whatever he's been through. However, I will say it's very lazy, and I don't know if because we're in the season of AI. I don't know if there's like an AI engineer type software going on, but I still feel like it needs to be authentic. Yeah, like it just needs to be like you said, mix and mastered. And I don't think I feel like that process is skipped, and you can even hear it through certain sounds. And we work with a lot of artists at 953. Right. When people come in, I think Peter being a DJ himself, you can really tell when things have not been, I guess, tweaked or mixed and mastered, like you said.
Yeah. And then he might not be some people go to jail, they come out, they ready. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of feel that fire, that energy, this and that. And some come out, it's like they left their element and they got to get back in their element to do this and do that or whatever. But he probably did that too because he might be seeking some type of clout or something or whatever. They say that about jail and him snitching and stuff too. So you never know, but he most definitely got enough money for his mix and master to be proper.
Definitely got enough money, especially now. Okay, well, I know that we have something coming up from you. I'm excited to hear it. Let's get a listen to what DBankzz the Creator has for us. And I don't know if this is a sneak peek of what he'll be performing at Jamfest, but make sure you come out to see DBankzz the Creator.
You gotta come out to see it, man.
Come out to see DBankzz the Creator October 11th at 953 Jamfest at Legends Bar and Grill. Later, babes.
I like the intro.
Like, keep the